Hey guys, I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I was working on my footage here from this past year in Kentucky, and as I was working on it, I thought, man, I want guys to see what it's like when you're in the woods, you're trying to be a soloist in the tree, and you're trying to get the job done. It's just you, the tree, the deer, the camera, and that's it. And a lot of good things can happen, a lot of bad things can happen. And I've always said if something bad can happen in the woods, it will. And you're going to see with this hunt here in particular, there were a lot of highs and a lot of lows on this hunt. So I want to share that with you. Just simply because a lot of guys need to see, man, it can be a lot of work when it comes to self-filming. From packing the gear in to getting the shot itself on camera and getting all the B-roll and getting everything after the shot. It's a big story you're trying to tell. So let's see what happens here, and you get to see, again, a lot of the good things and a lot of bad things that happen on this Kentucky hunt. So things are kicking off in Kentucky, and I'm about to head that way. I've got everything loaded up here in the Yukon. I've got a spot where it's just one of my favorite spots this time of year. I can get a few bucks patterned. I don't have anything too big on camera, but I do have one good management buck that might be a taker, which I think he is, and maybe two more that I really need to see in person. Also, this time of year, a lot of deer harden up, on the with the antlers, or once they shed, they'll kind of change patterns a little bit. So whatever happens, happens. But I'm just ready to get in the stand, and I'm going to head that way.
Chip shot. I can usually hit quarters all day long at 20 yards, and I missed that buck.
Well, guys, it's October the 16th, and we're going to try to put a stab at it in the woods today. There's about a 20-degree drop in temperature. We got winds from the north. Got some pressure building up. And a lot of my activity on my cameras has been at night, but I'm hoping, today just might be a day that they'll get off their feet. We did have some action this morning. Saw a few does. I had one buck actually that came in. I saw him at about 120 yards away, and I grunted, and believe it or not, he stopped and came my way, and I think he was a shooter. He stopped at about 60 yards and cut back in the woods, so that was kind of different. But we're going to give it a shot back here where I'm headed. I wanted to do the intro here. I don't like talking where I'm at least not before a kill, just because I'm so close to the bedding. But we're headed that way. There again, I'm hoping they'll get off their feet a little bit later or a little bit earlier. But we're gonna see what we can do. So let's see if we can't make it happen. And in case you're wondering why you can't see this buck come in right now, you're going to find out in a second why.
I think we just hammered. That is the buck I missed opening morning. We hammered him. The trigger. I double punched the trigger. I didn't even get the footage. All right, guys. I don't know if you can hear me right now. I don't even have my mic on, but I thought I had my camera on. I missed a big 10 point in here about 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. I can't even think right now. And I haven't seen a single deer today until that one came through. I actually grunted. It is October the 16th today, and a cold front came through. I saw a lot of deer this morning, but he's the only deer I saw this evening, and he came through right in front of me at about 20 yards. And this right here, my friends, is the arrow. I think I nailed him. Yes, I am so excited. He's the deer I missed. I didn't get him on film. He came right in on me, and I thought my camera was on, and it wasn't. I'm sorry about that. But I will show you the real deal here in a bit, hopefully. Yes. It doesn't get any better than that. Let me show you right where he was at. He was right in there, guys. Right there. This is the buck I was after. This was the one I was after, guys. I didn't even have any trail camera pictures of him at all. And I came in here and hunted September, the opening day of bow season. I think it was September 2nd, I believe it was. I'm all shook up right now, I can't even remember. But I don't know what happened, but I missed him. I missed him by 7 or 8 feet over his back. I've got footage of that, and I apologize. I turned my camera on. I thought I hit record. I guess I didn't, but I had a split second to get on this buck. It's October 16th. I grunted, and believe it or not, he came in October 16th, I'm telling you. This morning I actually had a buck that came in as well. He came in about 60 yards and he cut in the woods. He was a really nice buck as well. There again, I grunted him in, but here he is. I mean, he is beautiful, guys. I hope you can see him get there again. You know, it's tough at night when you're trying to get this done, but let me see if I can get him here. Can you see that? There you go. I'm in behind him here. But just gorgeous deer. Gorgeous deer. I couldn't be any more excited. I really couldn't. Yes, Kentucky is done.
So as you see, guys, this hunt was it was like a roller coaster. I missed the shot right at the beginning. To this day, I don't know how I missed that deer. I don't know if it hit something or what, but I had a spot on my arrow rest where it was a big scratch on it, and there was a big scratch on my arrow. So obviously my arrow hit something. Usually at 20 yards, I'm pretty good, but I was shook up. I don't think that much, but that was the one mishap. Secondly, I double punched the trigger. You'll see there in that footage, I had just a small window where I had the field where I was kind of panning over to that deer, and I thought I hit record, and I guess I did, but I didn't see the button, so I punched it again, and I actually turned the camera off since it was already on, and I missed it. But so that was another mishap. And at the end, you'll see the tongue hanging out of the buck's mouth. Usually I try to have respect for the animal. I try to keep that out, and I'll stick it back in, whatever I need to do. But it was on the left-hand side of the buck, and to be honest, I didn't even notice that until I got home and looked at the footage. But those are some things that are just challenges that you face, but it's the real deal. It's what really happens out there. So not to mention the weight of that bag. My bag itself weighs about 40 or 45 pounds that I'm having to carry in the woods. So there's a lot of challenges with self-filming, but in the end, there's nothing like it. I absolutely love it. It gives me a thrill like no other. And if you get a chance to do it yourself, even though it's real challenging, I say go do it, and it's worth every penny. And it's worth every bit of heartache too. So good luck, guys, and thanks for watching.